I'm making spaghetti sauce today, and this is one of our staples that we keep in the freezer. Spaghetti sauce, chili, meatloaf, and if I ever buy a rotisserie chicken, I always cut it in half and freeze, eat one half of it and freeze the other half. I'm gonna show you what I'm doing here. I'm going to tilt the camera down and you can see and follow along and listen to me babble along. Okay, in this pot I have about a pound of ground turkey. Now you can use whatever you like, ground beef or ground chicken or whatever. I like the turkey simply because it's a little leaner. And in here, I also have about a quarter of a red onion chopped up and some mushrooms. These are mushrooms that I sauteed a while back and had them in the freezer. Because I don't know about you, but I find that every time I take out mushrooms, I end up throwing a lot of them away. Now I'm gonna add the spices. And years ago, when I first got this, when I first started making this, I measured. A girlfriend of mine, I was in my 20s, so we're going back many years here, since I'm 80 now. She was making the spaghetti sauce one day, and I was there with my husband. We were having dinner and we loved it so much that I got the recipe from her. And I've been making it ever since. Of course, when she gave me the recipe, I was young and I needed exact measurements. This is chili, ground chili powder. Now, as you can see, I don't measure anything. Back in the day, it was a tablespoon of this and that. Oh, I already put basil in. I guess I have two basils here. Basil, however you pronounce it. And this recipe I've passed down to my sisters and anyone else who's had spaghetti at our place and really liked it. Now this obviously is optional. Crushed peppers, it's not everybody's taste, but we like it spicy. So that's what we do. Spicy. No, I'm not done yet. Garlic powder. Here we go. Garlic powder. And again, I don't measure anything, so maybe that much. It never comes out the same way twice because, as you can see, I don't measure anything. Obviously, we need Italian seasoning. Whoops. That was probably more than I wanted to put in, but what the heck. And oregano. Again, about that much. And since I already have onion in there, I'm not going to put in onion powder. So let's just mix this up. Then I'm going to add a tin of tomato paste. This one is 6 ounces. And once you put it all together, it cooks itself. You just let it simmer on the stove for several hours until it's the thickness that you like. My kitchen is really not conducive to filming anything on the stove, simply because my stove backs up to a wall and I can't put the camera further away. So now I'm just mixing this up. It smells so good already. I haven't really done anything to it yet. It's the simmering that actually allows the flavors to blend. So now I'm adding 28 ounces of tomatoes. You can do diced tomatoes, stewed tomatoes, whole tomatoes, whatever you like. Where I purchased this, they didn't have the 28 ounce tins, so I'm putting in two 14 ounce tins. Mixing that up. I think you can see okay. See, it's so thick right now. And then a large 64 ounce container of tomato juice. And I can't show you that until it's emptied because it's so heavy. Tomato juice. I have also used V8, like vegetable juice, and it turns out just as well. As I said, my kitchen is not really conducive to filming directly on the stove, and I know the lighting is probably really bad, but that's what I have. So just, you know, trying to get things into the freezer because we are two retired people on a fixed income and trying to save as much as possible because the price of food just has skyrocketed over the years. It's even worse this year. I'm here in Florida. I only buy from Publix, which is similar to like a Safeway or whatnot, when they have the 2-for-1 BOGOs that, you know, if it's a product that I use, I purchase it. Otherwise, I don't buy anything else in there. I have switched over to Aldi. We have an Aldi here. It has a lot of European products, German, Belgium, some other countries. Their fresh produce is excellent. And so, as I said, you know, we just try to save wherever we can. So, that's it for today. Once this has simmered for several hours, maybe, well, 2 or 3 hours, I think, on a low simmer, just so that it's just bubbling, you know. Then I'll put it in containers and put it in the freezer. So, try it. You'll like it. 5 containers for the freezer, just enough for the both of us.